Broskies, what to do, man? I have done the midfielders and obviously attackers. Go check those videos out if you want to check them out. And I'm doing the defenders today. Goalkeepers will come soon, and that will be the end of the series. For now, let's get into it. Want to know where to get the best possible cheap, reliable coins at your fingertips?
Perfect.
New card. What do you think?
Woohoo. Very nice. Look at that.
Look no further than MMOEXP. Link is down below, top of description. Use code META for 5% off. Now, if you thought attackers tier list was a lot, this is probably the most players I've had on a tier list. It is about 170 cards. I tried to exclude some other cards because it was previously about 190 to almost 200 defenders right there, man, and it is looking insane, man. So we're gonna get right into it. Let's not yap any longer. Let's get into it, man. First one being Acuna. Now, these type of cards, I'm gonna be very strict and direct, very unbiased and very objective. Acuna, for me, he does what he does, but not great, bro. I'll be completely honest. I even want to place him at B+, because he just doesn't have the stats to make him a fullback. But for now, if you add a shot on him, he's not half bad. Got the likes of Alex Balde right there, very nice, solid card. I think he's getting S. Now, if you do look at the top tier, that is literally the top of the line. It is the creme de la creme. It is literally like what pro players use to excel them in tournaments. S tier is very close to it though. It's just a very fine margin between top tier and S. So both, I'd say, is still very good, and it will get you that extra wins in champs. I always say it because essentially those cards are also very expensive, and you know it makes sense. So essentially, yeah, Alex Balde, amazing pace. He has intercept pass plus, sorry, and I think it was whoop pass plus, something like that. If you look at his stats, you add a shadow, this man is through the roof, bro. You don't even have to add a shadow. He has insane pace. You can just add like a sentinel or something. Nonetheless, we got Alexander-Arnold. I think A for me as well. Just lacks certain qualities that make him a good right back. I think a better CM though than right back, because if you add this guy at CM role, he'll play amazingly at like a 4-3-2-1 as an offensive CM, even somewhat of a box-to-box, kind of like a Renato Sanchez role in older FIFAs. But I do think for now, at right back, in terms of a defending aspect, nah, he's not as great, bro. There's so much better options. We got the likes of Araujo, which I can actually go and look at, because this type of card is the epitome, in my opinion, of just meta Centrebacks, bro. 5-star weak foot, so brilliant for building a play. Amazing when it comes to just that impacted defender, you know, someone that can just get that ball very quickly, especially with a block plus. He's got aerial as well, so he can defend headers as well as score them in the corner set pieces right there. So yeah, reactions is amazing, defending is very nice. And by the way, can this card, wait, this is it's a FUT birthday, so why did I think it was a fantasy? Nonetheless though, 91 reactions, 88 composure, a beast. Anticipate as well as a base playstyle. He's getting S, bro, 100%. We got Batcha. She was good when she came out. Everybody enjoyed her. Everybody loved her. Right now, I'd say she would still do the job, but there is better options out there right now, especially with the new inclusions of promos, objective cards, I like to say. But I do think there is a better version of Batcha if we can find her. We'll look past it because there's so much cards, yeah. But let's look at Boscagli. I think he was a objective card that came out. I'll be honest, this type of center back is actually kind of meta because, you know, he's not the tallest, but I feel like he just moves very swiftly. Now, I have used him when I obviously did his card, and what I liked about him was the increased agility and balance. Now, I wouldn't say he's the best card under the sun, but I mean, that stats is looking amazing. But stats aren't all that stuff, you know. In-game, I mean, a VVD would do similar, if not better job, and that's gold VVD, you know what I mean? So for now, I'm going to place him at A+ for now. Doesn't really look that bad as well, especially with the increased you know, dribbling stats for center back, someone that can turn. But yeah, we got the likes of Akanji, which everybody knows is just great. I wouldn't put him at top tier though. I know a lot of people have some bias, you know, opinions because they have his card and he's great, yes, but in terms of a pro, you'll see what top tier is. I will actually just get down to the nitty-gritty, but as you can see, amazing pace, medium and high. He has amazing reactions, decent enough agility and balance as well. Very nice defending and physicality stats. He's very close to top tier, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This type of card, if he maybe had the Anticipate Plus, because it is the best defending playstyle for me, man, personally speaking, but and Intercept is very close to as well. I'm not gonna lie, you. By the way, I say I'm not gonna lie very much in videos, and people have been picking up on it, so I need to stop that. Maybe it could be a new thing though. But as you can see, Akanji is very close, bro. Very close to getting that S. Sorry, that top tier. That's a tough one, man. Because Akanji is actually a beast, and I know a lot of people who use him. For now, we'll place him at S, though. Let's look at the top tier cards now. This is what I was trying to say. Someone like a Ferdinand with Anticipate Plus, increased, obviously, pace. Very nice defending as well. That type of card, judging by price, obviously, we're not rating them according to price. But look at the price, bro. It makes sense. He's 4 million coins. He's keeping his price. Let's just see his graph. Okay, that's PC. If you look at cross-gen, he has kept his price from 4 to 5 mil, bro. It makes complete sense why this type of card is going to stay at top tier. But yeah, we got the likes of Bowie. Obviously, very good, actually, you know, in terms of skill moves and stuff. Quite a nice card, I'm not going to lie. There, I said it again. Flip's sake, Mike. 98 stamp. Defending is decent. And in terms of dribbling, what a card, bro. Technical as well as the base playstyle. He has 5-star, but 3-star weak foot. So for now, weak foot, it plays a huge role, bro. Especially when you like need to pass, do those 1-2s. Essentially, though, I think he has all the boxes ticked, just not the likes of weak foot, and could have been a little bit better playstyles. You know what I mean? Jockey is decent enough for a fullback, though. I do think it is kind of meta. But yeah, for now, I'll place him at A+. João Cancelo does his job. Everybody uses João Cancelo, and if they've used him, they know he's great. I just think the lack of pace split kind of draws the card back. If he had one more special card, I think a lot of people actually, not a lot, but you can actually improve João Cancelo through the Evos. You can get a better version of him, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it was, you see, his pace is just not the greatest, and his UCL one has the best pace, and that's why I included that one. And if you do look at all these cards, I include their best versions. Sometimes I included their past iteration card, so you will see. But yeah, we got Bombastor, very nice left back. She could potentially be top tier, bro. She could very, very closely be top tier, because this type of left back is just insane. I mean, look at that stats, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've said it again. Yes, sir. Deal with it. We do have a card on our hands. What pass plus? She's short. She ticks all the boxes, bro. Nah, she's definitely top tier when it comes to a left back. We got the likes of Bronze, not really the greatest right back under the sun. She has amazing defending stats, and animations in-game is very nice. Just lacks the pace, man. You need pace as a fullback. That's the main aspect. We got Bremer, decent enough center back. I think he does his job. More or less your best valued cards when it comes to like under 50k for center backs. Blanc, it's a very tough one, but I think Blanc is dissipating. He won't be S tier. There is a better Blanc out right now as well. Over time, Blanc was so good, bro. Especially when he came out, I hated versing him. It was Blanc and VVD. We already know, man. But I think Blanc this year, not this year, sorry, this month, obviously post all the promos, I think Blanc it just lacks pace, man. That's the only downfall about the card now. And even if you had a shadow, it's still not great. I'm gonna place him at A+. He still is a beast when it comes to intercepting and stuff. But yeah, we got the likes of Buen Giono. I think it's something like that. Hopefully I can pronounce his name here. He was a fantasy and can get upgraded, but he is injured, if I'm not mistaken. He's 90 rated right now. Anticipate and slide tackle plus. Very, very much A+ card for me. Not S. S is a little bit OD. Very nice reactions, very nice composure. Bro, one more upgrade maybe, and he has Anticipate plus. This Bjorn Giono probably the most like overlooked card. Nobody speaks about him, and he's so good, bro, in game. 3-star. Maybe if he had like at least better weak foot, would have been a bit better. But I think overall that stats is just looking nice, man. It's a very nice card, and A+ for me will suffice. Got the likes of James, nothing crazy. You can get so much better cards out right now, and yeah, for that reason we'll place him there. We got the likes of this Hernandez. They do their job, bro. At the end of the day, they're not great. They're not like potent cards that has the wow factor, but they would do their job. We got Klaus. I do like him as a right back. I've always said that this Klaus in game is insane. He could have obviously gone further in, I don't know, I don't really follow like Marseille, so I'm not too sure. I can't give advice on if this card is getting fully upgraded or not. What even is it, bro? Is it a road to the knock? It's not. It's just the team of the group stage card. So as you can see, that is his full on stats you're going to get. As a bit of defending to do, but if you had a shot on him, he looks amazing, bro. And in game, he is a beast. I'm gonna add him at A+ for now. Very nice card. We got Kimpembe as well. I do think Kimpembe is not on the level of Araujo and Akanji. So for that reason, we'll place him at A+. But I actually included him as kind of a disturbingly cheap card. Why is he so cheap, bro? 5-star skills, man can do a elastico while he's transitioning up the pitch. He has 91 reactions and decent enough agility. In terms of a centre back goes, versed him a couple of times in weekend league. Obviously, they link to, you know, Zaire Emery. He links to Mbappe, so fair enough to those people. But amazing strength and aggression. If I were to say this card, maybe one more upgrade could deal with an S tier list card. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This could potentially be an S tier list card. It's a very tough one. I think lack of playstyles as well. Bruise and Relentless. He doesn't have the base playstyle of Anticipate as well. It's a very tough one. A very close S though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. That was probably my 5th, not gonna lie. But yeah, let's get into it. We got Coates, decent enough centre back. When he came out, I actually did like him. But I think now there's so much better options. He was actually a very cheap beast that I included. We got the Blanc, which I kind of want to look at his card because you can have 2 versions of getting him. It is his 5-star weak foot or 5-star skill move. Now, you want to go 5-star weak foot because it's just going to help in terms of the passing, the build-up play, direct passing, you know, that 1-2s even. And even if you like spam the RB or R1 on PlayStation, that is the right, obviously, trigger on top. When you pass, it just deals for a very nice accurate pass. So I feel like if you have the 5-star weak foot one, you're never going to miss a pass, man. Especially with that stats, bro. Insane. Short passing and long passing could do with some work. I have seen better from a centre back, but Anticipate Plus from a Blanc, I'm going to place him at S for now. Very nice, solid centre back. I wouldn't put him on the level of a Maldini. That's just unfortunate, you know what I mean? He's not on the level of Ferdinand. The game is the game. Speaking of S tier list cards though, sorry, top tier, let's try and look for some, man. We are very much into it, so let's go. Company. This is a top tier card. If you don't know, now you know. I definitely think Capita is top tier. A very nice card, bro. A beast at that. Can play literally anywhere in fullback, center back, and essentially EA didn't really need to add another special card, but they want to sell packs. We got the likes of Cannavaro. The only thing with Cannavaro, right, is I love his animations. Obviously his height, that's it. But his animations in-game compensate a lot. And he has aerial, so he can win some balls in the air. So fair enough to him. We got the likes of the Emerson, which is a very nice left back for the price. If he got 1 or 2 more upgrades, he would be A+ for sure. But I wouldn't put him on the level of like a Bacha, even a Havertz per se. Speaking of Havertz, I do think he is still A+. Does his job, obviously falling off the power curve a little bit, you know, in terms of passing, and also the way he transitions is not the greatest, but physicality wise I'd still say he cooks. So yeah, we'll place him there for now. We got Dix right there. Let us see where this man places, bro, because this was an objective card and it's a meaty card, bro, straight up. I mean, long throw plus, he's got amazing pace, lacks defending, lacks dribbling, physicality. For me, I'm placing him at B+ for now. Nothing crazy, bro. Yeah, got the likes of Roberto Carlos. Now I'm going to place him at S for now. Let's just look at his card. Because Roberto Carlos, there's only certain cards that play like him. He kind of feels like a small physical monster, bro. I have no idea how, but for some reason this guy's aggression for how small he is a beast. And he has amazing playstyles. You guys already know what I'm going. I'm gonna place him at top tier, bro. It's Roberto Carlos. End of the day, this card will cook. He's got 4-star, unique body type as well, so he moves very swiftly. For now, if you want to do a left back, that is the card to do, especially him being an SPC. Get this card in your team. He's 1.7 mil. That is a bit crazy. Very much so a bit crazy. It kind of highlights the fact maybe Blanc goes top tier because we know how good 88 Blanc was. Now imagine 91 with Anticipate Plus alongside increased defending, increased pace. I'm gonna place Blanc at top tier, bro. I feel like everyone will cook with that card. I do think he's a little bit better than like Akanji and Araujo. For that reasoning, I will place Blanc there. We got Cafu as well. Come on, bro. We know Cafu is just has always been a meta outlet, especially for defenders. So I think both versions for me gets top tier. Wait, let's just compare the two. Because I know there's a Thunderstruck one. So this one has 4-star skills, Relentless, decent enough stats. Let's see the difference in stats. Not really much difference, bro. What does this one have? This one has Relentless as well, but doesn't have all the base playstyles. Do you see? But very similar cards. What I've noticed people say is cards that came out now, like there's some certain right backs that came out that are very cheap, like even this Bowie, they play better than Cafu in game, and I don't know if that's true or not. So it's a tough one, but I do think placing Cafu at S, I don't think there's better right backs. Excuse me right there, damn. I don't think there's better right backs unless you're looking at like a Cuadrado. I'll place Cafu and yeah, both versions at top tier, bro. They do their job at the end of the day, man. So yeah, for now we'll place them. We've got Bright as a center back goes. She's probably the only team of the year I'd place at S. Trust me, S is very close to top tier. I wouldn't say pro players would go out their way to use a Bright. Do you get what I'm saying? So for now, she's okay. We got Camavinga, very nice, very fast. Moves very nice, just lacks literally the defending. Klosterman does his job, doesn't have the wow factor. Hernandez, I would say, is a little bit better. Even could be, he couldn't be S. I wouldn't place Hernandez at S. There was some certain stat that threw me off when I looked at his card. He's got a third inform, by the way. It's the lack of, yeah, it was the lack of the playstyle pluses and then the skill moves and weak foot. But in terms of a left back, he will do his job in terms of like getting that ball and obviously the pace going up. So yeah, for now I'll place him at A+. I just wish he had playstyle pluses, like a whip pass plus would have helped. Could have even potentially put him at S. Do you get what I'm saying? So for now, we'll just place him at A+. Let's move over to Diego Carlos. Nah, bro. I'm not going to lie, that type of card is just not great in-game. Even when he came out, he wasn't as meta. Do you know what I mean? He's past Diego Carlos' card. When he played for Sevilla, though, we already know that card was a beast, bro. Come on, man. It was the yellow one. I think it was beast. We got Dodo. Over time, I would say, is depleting. He's very fast, but just lacks the physicality, like to get the ball. But when you're going forward, he's very good. It kind of wants me to persuade him. What? This English is not Englishing. It wants me to put him at A+ because he's just so good going up. But it's fine. At now A, there is actually a better card than Dodo. So for that reasoning, what I'll do is I'll look for that card specifically because I have him in my team, and I do think he's a better Dodo. Amazing pace, very nice, solid right back. We're going to place him at A+. It is Jan Couto. Get him in your team. He's under 50k. Can still get upgraded. I don't know if he's injured or not, but that card as the base card is very nice still. We got Dante, decent enough center back. Doesn't do that much errors. He does his job. I'd place him at A for now. Got the likes of Kim Min Jae. In terms of a center back goes, this is kind of like just your... Like if you're running a Bundesliga team, he's going to be that card that you get. And he has lack of playstyles and playstyle pluses. But in terms of offensively as a center back, he's getting that headers, bro. He's getting those goals. And that could potentially be put close to no, okay, not S. But yeah, I think it stays at A+. You know, just given the card, it's okay, bro. Nothing crazy. Collins, nothing crazy. Obviously came out this year. Sorry, this month. As the FUT birthday came out. 5-star weak foot is nice. Technical plus for a center back is a bit crazy. That is insane, bro. 90 reactions, 87 composure. Now, I'll be honest, I have not used this type of card. I mean, who has, bro? Unless you a Brentford, you know, Republic of Ireland fan, you will play this Collins in your team, but he doesn't look like too bad, bro, even as a meta outlet. I'm gonna place him at A+, bro. I feel like this type of center back will actually do my head in, bro, if I had to verse him. But yeah, that is a solid center back, not gonna lie. But yeah, we got the likes of Frankowski. Let's look where he places. Because Frankowski I actually included as a very nice meta valued card. I mean, he's 11k. He's got whip pass plus. He can shoot, dribble, but the defending is a little bit mid. I'm gonna place him at A. Nothing crazy. You can obviously get his 5-star weak foot and 5-star skilled card. We got this card that came out, I think, was it even yesterday it came out, bro, by the time I'm doing this video. It is Coivisto. Now look at this card. She's an inform, right? If you're doing a pass in prison Liverpool team, she has very nice stats for a fullback, bro. Amazing defending. Lacks a bit of the agility, balance, ball control type of thing. But in terms of a right back, I'm going to place at A, bro. She's actually kind of nice. You know, if you need a cheap right back or someone to link to Litmanen, there you go. We got likes of Jimenez. Decent enough center back. I think he went up in price because his stats went up. So the price went up indeed. Intercept plus is nice. Very nice reactions as well. For what is his height? That's a huge factor. 6'1", that is decent enough. I would say A+ for now. We'll do a little bit better job than anticipated, bro. Mind the pun. We got the likes of the Kite. Very nice, solid right back. I think a better right back than, sorry, better center back than right back. From what I know, you can place him center back, as you can see. He's 14k for someone of this nature. He's lacks the acceleration, so I'd rather place him at center back as a cheap center back. Do you know what I mean? Because 94 sprint speed is crazy. For now, I'm going to place him. Oh, it's a very tough one, eh? Diakite. I'd say better, obviously, center back than right back. So for that reasoning, I place him at A+. That type of card is actually going to do people's head-ins because he is not a walkover, bro. I mean, look at that pace split. It's not the greatest pace split under the sun, but if you had a shadow, it goes to over 90 with 93 defending, and he has decent enough agility and balance. It's a cheap outlet. Very nice. Gosens, I think, is a little bit better than like Frankowski. So for that reasoning, I will put Gosens up top at A+, because you can get his 5-star weak foot one, which you could argue 5-star weak foot or 5-star skills, completely up to you. If you use your fullbacks as the overlap to obviously skill, this is the type of thing you should do, then get these 5-star skills one. But I do think he would actually cook, bro. And that, for that reasoning, we'll place him at A+. We got Carl. I don't know where Carl actually places. This type of card is just a mid card. I mean, the stats don't look too bad. At dribbling in as well. But long passing at 78 does. But look at that playstyles. Now, with these type of cards, let's be honest, boys. No one uses these cards unless you're very forced to use them. At the end of the day, I'm looking at stats, and I will be stat merchant for this type of card, but there's so much better options out there, man, in my personal opinion. So for that reasoning, I'll place her. It's a very, I'd say because she's a newly added card in terms of a promo, I'll place her at A+. Because she can also get upgraded, do you know what I mean? It's a fantasy card. So for that reasoning, I will place it at A+. We got Asignon, which came on, or Signon, I don't know how you say his name. It came as a, what is this called? He obviously came as a defender's card. So you can look right here. He's got 4-star weak foot. Yeah, block plus is nice. Very nice pace. I do think as a fullback goes, he will cook. He actually has very potent playstyles as the base. He's got press proven, so retention will be nice. Quick step, rapid anticipate, 84 stam though. There is a lot of better options out right now, especially with the lack of skills. I'd say A+ for now. Especially with this stage of the game, he will dissipate though. He will go to A in a month or two. We got Davies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have this Davies in your team, chances are I hate you, bro. This Davies is so good, man. 5-star skills, whip pass plus, he just does his job. I know he doesn't have the greatest defending under the sun, but in terms of a fullback, you don't really need that. You do need defending, right? But you need him to rather be someone that just plays amazing in terms of animations in game, and he has all that. Like, this man will cook anywhere in the field, bro. And 5,000 likes judging, you know, is great. So I will place him definitely at top tier. If you have Quadrado and Davies, that is a fun team, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we got Sassy. Okay, let's be quick with these type of cards because they don't exceed expectations. He's okay, bro. We got two versions of Kochawi now. Kochawi, this version specifically, I liked her. The triple threat one, she was amazing. Used her for a couple of games, bro, and she was decent, man. We got Davies now. This is this version. He's S. That version, a lot of people cooked with before the flashback came through. This version walked so the flashback could run. That took me long enough to say, but quick step is always nice, especially with the increased pace and not far off from his actual, you know, flashback. So I think the flashback just has a couple of things that help the card a bit, like the 5-star skills, of course. So for now, I'll place Davies there. We got Vardiel, very close to top tier. This type of card with 1 or 2 more upgrades could definitely be top tier, bro. But for now, I think it's okay, bro. Nothing crazy. I think if you have him in your team, he will cook for sure. I mean, look at his price as well. But I do think S tier for me works. Kind of like Araujo. We got Bellerin right there. I think I'm going to place him there for now. Because this type of card is not really... I mean, it's a nice card, especially when he came out as a road to the final, I think it was, or whatever that was, a Europa. He has whoop pass, quick step as well. Is he an objective? I have no idea if he is. So, oh no, he is actually included as a card that you get in the season progress. Now, I have not used him or versed him, so I won't have an opinion. But what I'll do for now is just place him where I do think he would place. And I think... I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be an S tier list card, bro. With 5-star weak foot, warp pass, and quick step plus. That is a solid right back. I'll place him at A+ for now because I don't want to get a jump ahead of the gun. For now, I'll place him there. We got the likes of Campbell. I wouldn't say Campbell's on the level of a Kanji or Araujo. So for now, we'll place him at A+. Does his job though. We got obviously Gomez. It was okay, kind of in that Bremer role. Just the cheap outlet. You know, if you're looking for someone that is reliable but doesn't exceed expectations. We got the likes of Grimaldo. Same thing with him, eh? If he gets one more upgrade and he is getting a team of the season, in my opinion, I think he will. He has quick step as well, 33,000 coins. That is a solid, cheap meta beast, bro. I'm gonna place him at A+. I don't care what anyone says. He is a solid card. And 3-star, 2-star is a bit under though. That is throwing me hella off, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only downfall about the card. But quick step is nice. I'm gonna leave him at A+ for now. Got the likes of De Ligt. Definitely getting S. Placing De Ligt at top tier will not be a thing I do. Now, I know if you have him in your team, fair enough to you, you know how good he is. But I do think this type of card is not top tier. 96 reactions is nice. Maybe if he gets 1 or 2 more upgrades, I don't know if he's cooking. But if he were to do it, he would have over 90 pace split. He'd have amazing defending stats and better agility and balance. But I do think this type of card is very fierce, very aggressive. And for now, I'll place him at S, bro. DeMarcos. Bro, this guy has been getting informs since I can remember. Always in FIFA. He has always cooked. I have no idea how he's been so consistent. And he has always stayed at Atletico Bilbao, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bilbao. He's always stayed there. But as you can see, 30,000 coins, 4-star weak foot is nice. And he's got okay base playstyles, doesn't have a playstyle plus. But in terms of stats, I'm placing him at A+. I don't care what anyone says. If you use him in-game, you will see he's actually kind of decent. For now, I'll place him there, man. Got the likes of, I think because of the lack of, bro, I know a lot of people are going to be like, what are you doing? How can you place right back DeMarcos on the same level as like someone like Bowie? So for now, because of the lack of playstyle pluses, I'll place him there. That's the only downfall. Cordoba. Bro, Cordoba this year is just not great, bro. I think because like you see Cannavaro, right? He has the compensation of better stats and animations for his height. This card just has very low height and very meaty stats. At the end of the day, I don't think this type of card is meta, and 60k for a reason. Now, if you have him in your team, fair enough to you. He does have aerial as well, so it will compensate a little bit. Easy on that level of A, where like Bremer and them are. It's not a meta card, bro. I'm gonna place him there. Got Kachawi. Now, come on. You really think I'm gonna explain why she's top tier? Bro, come on, man. He's Asus Navas, decent enough right back. I do think he had a better card last year. Last FIFA. This card right now, it's okay, bro. Nothing crazy. There's so much fullbacks like that. Technical is nice as the base playstyle. I'm gonna place him at A+. He will do his job. Got Gunter, A for now. Bacha is a little bit better than all the A+ players, and she could potentially be top tier, especially this version right now. This Bacha Selma has always been a very meta card when she came out, even her gold. Warp pass and block, amazing pace, dribbling is solid. Is she on the level of top tier? Completely up to you to decide. As I said, top tier and S is very close, so don't slate me in the comments. I'm gonna leave her at S for now. I do think she's not on the level of a Roberto Carlos. I do think she's very small and very nimble. It's a very tough choice to decide, but I don't think she's even on the level of Kochawi. So for that reasoning, why she doesn't have like the increased defending stats, but Bacha we all know is great in game. So yeah, for now I'll place it there. We got Adam Militao. Nothing crazy with him. Kind of a card that, how much is he? He used to be like 800k, and I would have said he's very overpriced, but right now I think it's a decent enough price. A+ for me works. Very nice reactions. Block plus is okay. 6'1" as well. and can turn because of the unique body type. We got the likes of Coleman, could even be the very first B card. That is not a great card. We got Alaba. He was a beast when he came out. I still think he is a beast now. You can get him to 93 back then. I don't know if you can still get him, but yeah, probably now A+. Exceeds expectations a little bit. You know, passing is nice. He does his job, but will deplete very soon. We got the likes of Frimpong, bro. Probably the best right back in the game. I hate versing him. The way this man transitions from right back is insane. The way he cuts inside, just, oh, what a card, bro. What a right back. Vincent Kompany, there is a better version out right now. Very close to it. But I do think that one's obviously top tier. This one's S. Now, this one's actually very good value. If he's like 500k, it's very good value. Let's see. 420, fair enough. Exactly on the dot, and he has Anticipate Plus. This card is phenomenal. Very nice center back, and probably the epitome of what you need as a center back. You know, he's very tall, fierce, can turn as well. Sprint speed is nice. That's indeed a better Van Dijk right now. You know what I mean? We got Keane, definitely B, especially that version. Don't know why they included him as a left back. We still got a couple of cards. We are running 31 minutes. This might be the very first hour video. Nonetheless, if you're still watching, appreciate you guys a lot. Let's jump to Bastoni. Now, this is a card that came out very recently, bro, and I do think Bastoni, if you increase his card to that 91, is getting a S tier card, bro. I don't care what anyone says. He has amazing reactions, very nice defending. If you add a shot on him, it's a GG's, it's a wrap. Because also with the Anticipate Plus with a 90 plus placement, what a card, man. Ledley King does his job, nothing crazy. Hernandez will definitely get top tier. We got the likes of Ferdinand as the base one. I'd say he does enough a job. Could even be a little bit of an A card in my opinion. Nah, I think if I'm placing like Alaba and like those type of cards, I think he will do a little bit of a better job. How much is he right now? Because he does have obviously Anticipate Plus, which carries the card a lot because it kind of like highlights the fact that the interceptions is much more potent. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't get the cheese as much. Like the tackle tax. So when you have Anticipate Plus, it helps a lot. That's what I can say. 265k for a reason. You know, he's keeping his price, especially as his base icon. It's okay. We got Frimpong A+, sorry, S for sure. Especially this version. This version's about 400k, and evidently a lot of people have used him. They've enjoyed him, and as you can see right there, 3-star 3 is not obviously the greatest. Long throw plus. In game, he's the type of right back that he has better animations than what his card says, but I think lack of defending and stuff is not as great as the Davies debacle. Do you know what I mean? I'll place Frimpong at A+. It's a very tough choice because Frimpong is good in game, especially that Thunderstruck one. I'll place him at A+ though for now. We got Ruud Gullit, S tier for sure. A couple of pros used him in the event, I would say. They used him at centre back. Some played obviously 5 back in champs. Some played him at 4-4-2 with the centre back option, and he cooked because he has increased height. Very nice physical monster. We'll place him at S. Ashley Cole, nothing great, bro. I'll be honest. What I didn't like about Ashley Cole was his transitioning up the field. Very good at defending, but just doesn't have the stats going up. And if you know this game, especially with the meta, your fullbacks must at least know how to attack. And I just didn't like him like that, man. Yeah, I'll place him at A+ for now. Very much better options out right now. 3-star skills and 2-star weak foot does throw the card off a bit. We got Hero, nothing crazy. I do think he has very nice defending stats. I think he has 99 defending, bro. And for that reasoning, could actually move up to 8 because in terms of animations, but in terms of pace, very lacking. But if you look at his stats, look here. Has everything above 99, above 90 in defending. Balance is actually decent. Reactions could do with some work. If you add a shadow, he has above 80 play split. It's okay, bro, nothing crazy, but I do think this card is underrated. Use him and you will see his interceptions is insane because of the increased defending stats. But yeah, we got Bade right there, Bade, whatever you say, however you say his name. A little bit better than some in A, of course, so I will place him at A. At B+, I will place him at A. So if you add a shadow on him, and you can actually improve his version. This version specifically is a little bit better. So if you add a shadow, he goes to a 90 pace split with medium high, 6'3". That is a solid card, but lack of playstyles does hurt the card a bit. 95 rated center back if you add a shadow on him. And that dynamic image is cold. We got Chilwell, came out recently, so don't really have that much of a say about how good he is, but I do notice he's an A+ card at best. This type of card is not S, but I do think he cooks, bro. Kind of reminds me of Marcos Alonso back then. Remember that card, bro? But yeah, very nice defending stats, passing is nice. It's a very close card to S, but lack of playstyles. I'm not gonna lie, in terms of a fullback, Incisive is nice though. 4-star as well. There's not many left backs that look like this type of card. That's a very interesting one. I'm not gonna lie, very interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the first S that I'm like kind of on the fence of, but for now I'm gonna place him at S, bro. I do think that Chilwell will actually cook, judging by his stats. Obviously, I've not used or versed him that much, but I would know if that card is meta or not. We got Captivia, a little bit worse than Chilwell. If you get him to the 91 Winter Wildcard Evolution one, it's okay, bro. Nothing crazy though. We got Dumfries, a bit of an interesting one, right? Because not a lot of people use this evolution, and I actually do think he cooks. Warp Pass plus Relentless, very nice pace split. Defending is okay. Physicality has always been great with Dumfries. 91 reactions. That is an A+ card. Don't care what anyone says, man. I do think lack of agility and balance for a fullback is not the greatest, but if you add him somewhere in that right back and kind of use him to his advantage, you know, shrug plays of the ball and just full on pace it, it's going to be nice. So for now, A+. Kivior as well does his job, bro, especially this version. Increased reactions, very nice, solid center back. I'd say A+. Di Lorenzo, this specific version, I will show you how to get him. I think it was through his special card. If you go Trailblazers, oh no, it wasn't. It was just his normal gold card, actually. That's my bad. But you can get him to the weak foot peak, 5-star weak foot one. Jockey plus right there. It's an A+ card for me. I think he does his job. Yeah. Well, likes of Dest as well. Nothing crazy, but I did include him. I don't think a lot of people did this card though, because there was a specific way to do him, and you get him through that, right? And then you get him through the mystery of the goo. I have no idea if that's still available. Probably not, bro. Chances are. But yeah, it's a decent enough card though, right? 5-star weak foot as well. Ping pass plus. Warp pass as well is okay as a base. I'm gonna place him at A+, and that's if you do that version. So I don't think a lot of people did him. Gear Trader, decent enough right back. Wouldn't place him at S, of course. We got Konate. I don't care what anyone says. He's S. If you look at this type of card, I don't understand why he's so cheap. Maybe because he got injured and he will not get the extra upgrades for the card. He would have been, bro, you'd have kept his price. He would have even hit 500k, 600k. 6'4", has that Van Dijk height. If you add a shadow on him, it's a solid card, man. In game, just trust me, try him out, especially for 159k. It's a little bit better than the A+ cards. He's getting S 100%. Kosunu does his job. I do think these type of cards that EA releases, the free cards, is kind of falling off the meta a bit, but are still great. We are looking at some S tier list cards right here, and let us go through it, man. Not S, sorry, top tier. Maldini, I don't really need to speak about why the card is going to be a top tier. Rolfo, probably the most spoken about card right now. Insane. She actually got the upgrade to being a 92. That is just a phenomenal card. This Maldini, I'd say, is S. Very nice, solid center back. In game animations is nice, just not as great as the special Maldini, of course. We got this Mendy right here, definitely top tier. We got the likes of Lucio, top tier for sure. We got the likes of this Lucio, which is still great in my opinion. Don't really use him as much as I used to. Obviously, I packed him back then, and he kind of, I'd say past Lucio's was better in the past FIFA, but this one still cooks. Easy S tier. I don't think he's A+, but if you do add a shadow on him, Lucio does cook, man, and he always has the increased like AI ability to just get the ball the whole time and be in that right positions at the right time. For now, I'm gonna place him at S, man. He's a decent enough center back. We got the likes of Koulibaly as well, decent enough center back, could even be S. I'm not gonna lie, in terms of a center back goes, he is a very, very nice solid center back, and if you can link him, because that's probably the only downfall of the card, fair enough to you, but he has increased stats all around. Power header plus. If he had anticipate plus, he's getting S. For now, I don't feel right placing Koulibaly at S, man. We have to be as as strong-minded as possible for these type of cards. We can't beat around the bush, you know what I mean? We got Kunde. I do like Kunde. He's not really gotten a special centre-back card. He's gotten a CDM one, yes. But this version is still decent, very cheap as well. We got Lam, does his job. I wouldn't put him at top tier though. As far as the fullback goes, he does his job, bro. At the end of the day, exceeds expectations a bit. Very nice card. Lamptey, nothing crazy, A for sure. Loudrop a little bit better than Lamptey. It's a card that a lot of people don't really look at. And we are 40 minutes in. Let's go. 4-star, whip pass plus. Very nice pace. In game, he actually feels amazing, bro. And he has kept his price, right? Plummeted a bit, obviously, with all the new inclusion of the cards. Yeah, we got Lawrence. Nothing crazy, bro. I do think even A, man. I think Lawrence, something about a card threw me off. What was it? See, this type of cards is just, it's okay, bro. Nothing crazy. Technical plus is nice. Defending is actually kind of decent, bro. And passing, I'd say A plus, especially with the whip pass. She cooks, bro. She will cook indeed. And you can actually get both versions, depending on you, you know. Can you get a 5? Wait, let's see what this version was. Obviously the right back one, but she has a worse playstyle plus, right? The other one with technical, if you hold down RB and you that type of like runner in the game, you will see how good she will be. Laetitia is a card that you can actually get through an Evo, but the Evo I think is not available anymore. Now it is a bit of a cheers Jeff moment, but I do think this type of card is just great because you can actually place a right back. She would be better. She's small. She's fast. You add a shadow. She's through the roof. She's getting A plus for me. Very nice card. Lizarazu, if I'm placing, excuse me, if I'm placing, what is her name? Bombasto at top tier. Lizarazu doesn't fall far from the tree, man. Let us look at his card though. 3-star does throw me off a bit. Quick step is nice. You know, you want to have that ability to at least have the weak foot up and skill moves, you know, just to transition up the field. Anticipate is also very nice. 98 balance. This type of right back is very phenomenal. I think S is okay for me for now. I'm okay with placing him at S. It's tough, bro, because the only downfall is I wouldn't place a top tier card that has 3-star. So please don't slate me in the comments. I'm gonna place him at S, bro. We got this. I have no idea how you pronounce the name, bro. I'm not gonna even try, bro, because this card is insane in terms of pronunciation. How do you even spell a name? Okay, let's see. Wait, it is Layla. Let's just say Layla. Is it like that? There we go. Now, she's a showdown card. Hasn't gotten fully upgraded. But in terms of right back goes, she's okay, bro. Nothing crazy. Yeah, stats is okay. 5-star weak foot is always nice. 5'8" as well. So she's in that like middle realm. I think A for me, bro. There's so much better options. If she gets the upgrade, A plus. How's that? It's like I'm doing deals. We got Lorente, especially this specific version. Now we know everybody done the Centurion's version, but if you can get this version now, I'd say A plus for sure. Check it. It is the birthday magic. You can get him to 5-star skills. Obviously doesn't have the best defending, but he's a right mid. So if you do add a shadow though, you will get the defending that you need. What would people add? They add a basic on him or shadow. What else? An anchor. Anchor could do, I think maybe even a sentinel if you really want to boost his defending stats, and that could be the job done. Do you know what I mean? That card is actually A plus. The way he moves in game is solid. I mean, we know by his that specific Evo. You guys know what I'm saying. Rico Lewis, decent enough right back. There's a lot of players at A plus because, you know, they have increased animations. Judging by the price, they're decent. They do their job. I'd say A plus, exceed expectations a little bit, but over time will deplete into A, you know, given the opportunity. But yeah, we got Anya Battle, obviously getting top tier. If you've played champs and you've versed her, you will 100% hate versing her. She is insane. I have no idea how good, why is she so good? I mean, it's a team of the year, Mike, obviously. But yeah, we've got a couple of cards right here. Let's get into it. Luke Bar, I think you could actually improve this card to, let's just see. Could you have improved him? You couldn't. 95k has amazing sprint speed, very nice defending. There's a lot of these type of cards. Intercept plus is nice. I'd say A plus for sure. We got Mustin, which I can already see is a type of left back that exceed expectations a bit, and very cheap for his price, bro. Very good value. And now look at this card. This might be the most weird card we've ever seen in the game, bro. 97 rated Manu Sanchez. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. If you go through Budding Star 2, detail oriented, Pep's Legacy, pick it up, and secret stuff, you can get a 5-star, 97 rated Incisive Pass Technical Plus card that is getting top tier. I don't care what anyone says. I've not used him or versed him. Probably the only card that I'm looking at that I haven't really like heard about, but I've seen him on an Evo and someone said it. I have no idea who it was, forgot. But that is insane, bro. I don't care what anyone says. How is that even allowed, bro? Nah, bro. I mean, if you did it, chances are you probably never did it. But that is phenomenal. I'm 100% putting him in my thumbnail, bro. That is solid. Got likes of Marquinhos, a very nice center back. Judging by his price, I do think he is not top tier. He does have the Anticipate Plus. But Marquinhos in this game, you know, Anticipate Plus with that pace. I do think Maldini, putting Marquinhos and Maldini on the same level is not really what I need to be doing, but yeah, we'll place him there. We got Mascherano. He's okay, bro. Nothing great, I'll be completely honest. Much better options out right now. I do think EA didn't really do the card justice. I'd place him at A, man. We got Mazraoui, decent enough right back. Actually, over time, could even been depleted. There's a lot of right backs like that. I don't think he's on like Rico Lewis's level, so yeah. We'll place Mbabu at B+. McCabe at B+. These cards are very mid and below mid. We got Mendy, I'd say S or very close to A+. This specific version I included because, let's be honest, no one's getting the 93 one, bro. That's 6.4 mil. So if you have coins for at least this one, which is still expensive, I do think A+ is the decent enough shout. I have no idea why he's so expensive. It's because past FIFAs, Mendy has always been a meta, like he's been in front of the meta like name, so maybe that's why he's so expensive. But for now, I'm gonna place him at S, sorry, the A+, because lack of defending and stuff, yeah. But that version, you'd be a bit dumb to spend so much on that card, personally speaking. We got Merlin, nothing crazy. I'd say A. Molina is actually a little bit better than some of the A cards. Can also get upgraded as well. There is a better card out right now than Molina. So for that reasoning, Warp Pass Plus and all those base playstyles, he will do the job A+ for sure. But speaking of that card, I think it is very close. It is Pedro Porro. I think Pedro Porro, oh, I can't even speak. Pedro Porro is a little bit better than that card, but I wouldn't say they get S, because that's OD now, bro. But if he gets 1 or 2 more upgrades, this Pedro Porro is cooking, bro. I mean, look at that card. For the price, 36,000 coins with Warp Pass Plus and those base playstyles. Very much a similar card to Molina though, right? But yeah, we got Bobby Moore. I'd say I'm not doing him justice by putting him at B+, but I do think Bobby Moore over time will be B for sure. I think his animations compensate, and if you add obviously a shadow, he will be decent, man. We got Mukiele, does his job. I do think as a right back goes, not really the greatest, right? 5-star weak foot is always nice, and increased pace, you know, he has certain qualities that make him somewhat decent. We got A for now. We got Nesta, A+. People sleep on this card. I have no idea why. Thunderstruck 230k. If you look at the stats, the only downfall is the pace, right? But you don't really need that much pace, because this card kind of compensates, man, with the increased defending, very nice reactions. And yeah, for me personally, I do think if you had a shadow, he goes to 90 sprint speed and 83 acceleration, so it's not terrible. Anticipate as well as the base, so for now A+ works. Neville definitely deteriorated over time. She was actually looking at the most, like, she was deemed as the most versatile right back in the game. She can play anywhere. She had amazing stats, but that was just it. Nuno Mendes, I'd say A for now. This was a card that you can get through Evos. Don't know why I really included him, because you're going out your way to get a Nuno Mendes, you know, Evo. Like, he was through Pep's Legacy. I think a lot of people did like Walker at the time and stuff, but his stats is kind of decent. So if you do have him and you add a shadow on him, he does become an A+ card. There's no doubt about that. So we will place him at A+. We got Ogbonna, A+ for sure. A little bit, oh, if you guys remember Ogbonna's FUT birthday card in FIFA 17, bro. If you know, you know, man. That card was so great. I'm not gonna lie, in terms of center back though, right now, he has very nice reactions, very decent enough defending. Similar to like Nesta, So for that reasoning, we'll place him at A+. Olga Kimona, this specific version, nothing crazy, bro. She just has the pace. I wouldn't put her on the same level as like a Martin. So for that reason, we'll place her at A. Auburn. Now this is very interesting because this Auburn card is insane. 41,000 coins for Anticipate Plus, 97 reaction defending stat card, bro. With that stats, nah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm placing Auburn at S. I don't care what anyone says. This type of card is probably the best valued, the steal of the day, bro. Let's say that. The steal of the month. I mean, look at that card. If he was in SPCs, he's easily 200-300k. Low and high as well. Now, in terms of hitting abilities, going up the field won't be the greatest because he has low attacking. But you can always add him to go up the field through instructions. Composure, 85. It's okay, but I do think he's an S-tier list card. And did he get fully upgraded? I think he did. I mean, that card is phenomenal, man. I have no idea how people are sleeping on him right there, man. Pause. We got Pacho. Decent enough of center back if you add his 89. We got Petit, also decent enough center back. Very nice animations in game. We got Puyol, a little bit worse than some of the other cards, but if you actually look at Puyol, right, I have no idea why EA don't make him as meta as possible, because back in his time he was so good, bro. Block plus, decent enough pace attributes, base playstyle of Anticipate. I think he's very close to, I'd say he's A+ actually, because he's very similar to like a Nesta, Ogbonna type of vibe, even a little bit better. And I do think even Ferdinand type of vibe. So yeah, for now we'll place him at A+. Ranieri does his job. This is a version that I don't think a lot of people did. But if you do look at his card right now, 6'2", doesn't have the best playstyles pluses, doesn't even have playstyle pluses, but very nice dribbling stats. And look at that balance for someone that is 6'2". That is phenomenal, bro. That is A+ worthy, 100%, man. But it's a card that's not really even, I mean, that's not even his full card. Sorry, I didn't look at his full card. Look at that. That is very close to S. But not a lot of people have used him, so I don't really have much of a say to say he's S. So I'll place him at A+ for now. Very close, though. Renan Lodi does his job. Nothing crazy. Reynard, come on, bro. Top tier for sure. Kind of like a better, or very close to Van Dijk. How much is she right now? That's what I kind of want to see. She's currently 1.5 mil, 6'2", Anticipate Plus. I mean, that is phenomenal value even. Do you know what I mean? I wish EA were to add like a Team of the Year as a SPC. They've never done that. That would have been actually sick to do, you know what I mean? But yeah, speaking of probably the most irritating defender in, I think, past times, he's definitely, for me, getting a top of the line, top tier, top of the S, top of everything right there, man. Van Dijk is getting top tier for sure. Probably the best center back in FIFA I've ever seen, bro. Insanely dominant card, very nice. Ricardo Carvalho, I'd say is S. As time speaking, very nice, solid card, bro. What I liked about him was he has Anticipate Plus, right? Increased pace, and he has Aerial Plus as well, and has decent enough balance and stuff. Wouldn't place him far enough to go top tier, though. We got Rise. Yeah, Rise is not great, however you say his name. Rijkaard is nice. A+, but not S. Robertson, I'd say A. You know what? Robertson's not bad. Let's just see, because you kind of want to look at this card and you want to look at playstyles to see how good it kind of looks on paper. But I know Robertson has always been a very fast, like, no-nonsense left back. 3-star, 2-star does throw him off a bit. Kind of a very similar card to Cole. If Cole is here, I do think Cole's a little bit better. So Robertson, for me personally, he will be getting the A. But yeah, we got Robinson as well. Robertson and Robinson will be getting the A. I think he just has pace going for him. But yeah, we got Romero, nothing crazy. Ruben Diaz, definitely getting top tier. I mean, it's most of the Team of the Years, man. Diaz just has increased defending stats, and in-game, it's a type of card that you just absolutely hate because he just gets the ball the whole time, bro. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look at that card. That is phenomenal, man. But yeah, we got the likes of Rudiger, which I currently use, and I love him. Not being biased right there, but I do think he has the aggression going for him. He is solid, bro. Very cheap now. He actually plummeted a lot. I have no idea why. He was like 600-700k, went down to like 100k and 150. But yeah, we got Saliba. That's a tough one, bro. This might get a lot of people angry, but I do think Saliba is very close to top tier, bro. especially this specific version. Is there a better version out right now? Can you get a better version? You can get a 90 weak foot peak. Yeah, for me, Robertson's getting top tier, bro. Sorry, not Robertson, Saliba, because a lot of pro players that like have RTGs, even have the normal teams, use Saliba, and he's just insane in this game, bro. He is solid. A lot of people might argue that if you're placing a Kanji, you know what I mean? So I don't want to really place him at top tier yet, but I do think 1 or 2 more upgrades can get the card to top tier. Maybe if he gets a team of the season, but I do think he is very close to top tier. A lot of people might argue that Akanji is top tier. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm placing Akanji, very tough one, bro. Because what I want to do is I want to place Akanji and what is his name? I want to place Akanji and Saliba at top tier, because this card is just phenomenal, bro. But are they on the level of Maldini and like company? Nah, they're not. So S is perfect, bro. Let's go Sanchez, 91 rated right there. That is a solid card. I think in terms of improving him to 91, it kind of gets him to close to S, because this type of card is very like aggressive. He's tall, he does his job, but lacks the certain play styles. You need to have at least Anticipate Plus. What are we doing, bro? But yeah, we got Scott. Always going to be a nice meta right back. I wouldn't place at S though. There's Cuadrado, there's, you know, there's better cards. Sergio Gomez as well, same thing with him. I think Svava as well. Svava wasn't bad because she had the 5-star. So if you look at her card, you can actually improve her through the defenders, and she had Relentless Block Plus, 5-star skills. So in terms of a left back goes, she was actually up there with a meta. So it's a tough one, man. I do think she's a little bit better than Bacha because of the 5-star skills. I'll place at S. Let's place at S. She's also a little bit better than like that Sergio Gomez. But yeah, we got Ramos, A+ for me. Nothing crazy. I do think Ramos in this game, there's just a little bit too much hype for him, because it's Ramos. Do you know what I mean? Bruiser Plus is nice, but A+ for me suffices. I'll place him there. We got Thiago Silva, definitely depleted very much, but he was kind of like setting the bar for small defenders, because he's, I think, 5'11" or 10. Obviously, small defenders in relation to FIFA and football. As a center back, I do think he is a little bit short, but I think he was actually amazing when he came out. For now, Simikan, nothing crazy. Singo as a right back, decent enough. We got Sule. This specific version is very nice. And yeah, that is almost an hour, ladies and gentlemen, of these type of defenders. I do like Sule because he has increased reactions, amazing defending. He's getting the A+ for me, and like better than Simikan and stuff, so it makes sense. We got Tamiz. Now look at this card, boys. This could potentially be an S tier list card. I don't think a lot of people did him though. But look at this card. 5-star skills, rapid plus for a center back, by the way. I don't think a lot of people did this card. I have no idea why no one's speaking about him. That is phenomenal, bro. I mean, increased defending. I'm going to place him at A+ for now. I don't think he's on the level of Marquinhos and that, but yeah. Such a beast. Do you know what I mean? I'm giving you guys gems here, man. So yeah, A+ for now. Todibo, I think A+ as well. If he gets 1 or 2 more upgrades, I'd still say he sticks at A+. He won't be an S tier list card. Tomori, nice. But is he nice enough to go to S? Because I know he has a CDM version. Block Plus always, and he's just a very aggressive center back as well. A+ for me. I wouldn't say he's on the level of a Marquinhos per se, but I would place him at A+. We got Trippier, nothing crazy. He has a bit of weird stats, like that card kind of will cook, but you know, won't cook to the point he gets A+. Udogi, for me, gets S. Now, could it be the bias of him being an SPC? Maybe. But I do think this type of card cooks, because he is just phenomenal. He was about 150k all in all with the glow up and all that, you know. But look at this, man. Amazing pace, very nice defending stats. Warp pass as well, ping pass. If you used him in-game, you will notice that he is a very nice left back. For that reason, I will place him S. We got Upamecano as a right back goes. I'd say A+ for me. Same thing with the center back version. I wouldn't put them at S, man. Now, there's two versions of Varane. As you can see, this specific version gets S. Even top tier, it's a close one. Now, look here. 90 Varane at 5-star skills, 2.3 mil anticipate. Never mind. He gets top tier for sure, bro. Now, there's obviously the other version, which is a little bit of the cheaper one. The weak foot peak. Obviously, a decent enough center back for stats. And it's Varane. He's got anticipate plus as well. Varane will get A plus for me, not S. I do think EA should have just at least made his pace a little bit better. He would have definitely got an S. Vidic does his job, nothing crazy. Actually, could even be a little bit lower, right? I mean, if we're placing Nesta there, we'll place Vidic at A plus as well. Got a couple of cards right here. We got Yashin, I'd say is S. He does his job, man, and does his job very well. S is 100% the play. He's increased defending, height, just all the capabilities to be a great center back. He's definitely S. We got Walker. This specific version, I don't know, man. Walker is a weird card. I mean, the center back one, I'm gonna say A, bro. I'm not gonna even put the bias right there. I think his right back one is so much depleted, bro. Something with the Walker that I didn't like was the way he turns. He didn't have the best agility and balance. So for now, I'm gonna place him at A, man. We got Weyer now. Look at this card, boys. If you look at this type of card, feast your eyes on a card that is insane, because you get him through buying this version, which is 20k. Birthday Magic, don't know how expensive that is. I think it might be free. Rapid Plus, look at that stats. Now, not the greatest defending stats, but kind of on the vibe of like a Davies. For now, I'm going to place him at A+. That is phenomenal, bro. Yeah. Check, I'm giving you guys gems, bro. Weyer is a solid card. We got Wolf. Might I add, what a card. Because if you look at this type of card, you can actually distinguish between Cafu or Wolf. Who is the better card? This might be the better card, bro. This is a 4-star, Whoop Pass Plus. Amazing stats card. Get him in your team if you did not do him. I think it might be a bit too late, but he's getting S, bro. I don't care what anyone says. That stats and that pace, it's the epitome of a right back and how someone should use a fullback, especially with his height. Do you know what I mean? He's with 85 agility and 83 balance, that height. I mean, 96 composure, bro. That is getting S 100%. And then, yeah, we got 3 more cards. Yoshida is nice. I think A+ for me suffices. I don't think S is Yoshida's, thing. But yeah, we got Zambrotta. I'd place him at S for now. Just want to see his stats quickly. Now, obviously, I've not used every single card in the game, but I do know that most of the cards I've used in drafts, some of them. I've played, obviously, verse them in champs. But this type of card, you don't really verse because it's 2 mil, bro. Do you know what I mean? No one's going to spend 2 mil on a Zambrotta. But I do think as a right back goes, he's probably one of the better right backs in the whole entire game. For that reasoning, will be placed at top tier for sure, bro. Such a beast card as well. But yeah, we have one more card and that will be the end of the series. Oh no, we still have the goalkeepers. Excuse me right there. But yeah, bear in mind, Zanetti, nothing great. But I do actually like the way he plays in game. Kind of like a Xavi base. Xavi base, if you used him, he actually cooks. So he's kind of a card that, you wouldn't expect. But I do think A for me works. Nothing crazy, man. But yeah, that is the video, ladies and gentlemen. Do you agree with this tier list? I will show you the top tier right now. I think that is some phenomenal fullbacks and centrebacks. Do you think maybe Cafu normal card would be at S and then 92 at top tier? I don't know, man. It's very similar cards, so I will place them both at top. We got likes of S now. A lot of people might argue that maybe Akanji goes top alongside Saliba because they are phenomenal centrebacks. But as I said, a very close fine line between S and top tier. You know, like I feel like if a pro player had to look at the top list, they'd use all those cards as opposed to the S. So for that reasoning, that's why they're there. We got the likes of A+, a lot of cards, bro, because they kind of exceed expectations. It's the cards that, a lot of people use right now, but over time, you can do better, which is S and obviously top tier. But yeah, we got the likes of A. I think shy away from A, B+, and B. Obviously, A do their job. They don't exceed expectations. They do their job, but over time, you're going to get irritated and just, put them on the bench or sell them. So essentially you want to get rid of these cards. But yeah, B plus is just cards that you don't even want to look at. And that's the video. Hit the like, subscribe, tell me if you enjoyed this video, and if you agree with this tier list. Please, let's have a civilized debate in the comment section. And yeah, don't be dumb, have fun. Cheers. What?